This is the Creator's Blueprint, the podcast where we dive into the real stories, lessons, and honest conversation about a life as a creator. From chasing wins to battling burnouts and everything in between, it's all happening right here. I am your host, Sandro, the creator behind Checo Tech, and on this podcast, I will be sharing my journey and sitting down with other creators to talk about what is really happening behind the scenes. So with any further ado, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Alright, welcome to the first episode of the Creator's Blueprint. I am Sandro, the creator behind Checo Tech, and I just want to say thank you for hitting play. So whether you've been following me on social media for a while or this is your first time hearing my voice, I appreciate you being here today. So the first episode is not about gear reviews or big industry topic, or this is just a solo episode of myself. I'm going to explain you who I am a little bit, why I'm launching this podcast, and where this podcast is actually going to go. So let's go a little bit back in time. And I have loved tech for a very long time. Since I was 14 years old, around that age, I started tinkering with PCs, playing around with everything. And I was not that kid we have the flashy graphics card or the most insane computer, but I do love tinkering. I love modding computers. I do like cars. So I think that was one thing went to the other. I was only 14. I couldn't modify cars. So hey ho, I start modifying PCs. And I start putting RGB and making the whole thing, painting it, cutting holes, putting extra fans. And the whole thing just went to a point that I was going to LAN parties and showing up my DIY case modes and everything. Everything was actually quite fun. I really enjoyed that part of my life there. Then fast forward a few years back, life happened. I moved to the UK to find a different job and everything in between. And then 2020 happened. I came from Spain to the UK with only a laptop, gaming laptop, MSI gaming laptop with a 860M graphics card. Not even a full-on gaming laptop, but nevertheless. 2020 happened and I decided to start creating content. I was stuck at home. Was not much to do. I wanted a gaming PC, so I went to Map Planes. They were closing down at the time, and I got all the parts together, built a gaming PC, and I started taking pictures of it and posting it on my personal Instagram. Found a community called Royalty RGB, and from there I start posting. I create another account, of course, and I start posting as I'm Checo Tech. The whole name of I'm Checo Tech maybe will be for a different episode. But the whole point was that I was learning cameras, I was learning lighting, I was learning everything. It was a great community, to be honest. And fast forward a little bit more into today. I got over 18,000 followers across all platforms, 1.7 million views last time I checked. And it's a massive growing community that I got here. The Checo Tech community is amazing. I still love doing builds, and so far around me right now I do have 4 PCs. 2 of them are currently being used, one for the sim racing, one is my personal PC that I'm using right now, and I got 2 PCs under the desk. They're both collaboration with brands, and that gives me a smile. Just saying that out loud is actually super happy. And why I started this podcast, because I realized over time some of the best conversations about tech, creating, or just life in general happen when the cameras are off. Happen talking to real friends. I call them real friends now. It's people that are talking on a daily basis. We got a massive community of UK tech people and involved in other tech communities as well. And we're all helping each other. We're all growing each other and helping in a way. And I do love seeing how we all help. I mean, I do follow the philosophy that A, human knowledge belongs to the world, B, if I'm winning, everyone else is winning. So I do love talking to other creators, and I do love the whole sharing the struggles, the wins, like how to get to the point you are and how to approach brands in a way, and all that in between, what to be charging as well, the whole shenanigans basically. So this podcast is all about this. I fully understand this is episode 1. This is just me rambling around in a way and trying to figure out my own things, how this is going to go alongside my tech channel that is Checo Tech, where I post reviews and first impressions and other type of content, this is going to be a very, very raw conversation. This is going to be the type of podcast that you're going to listen in your car on the way to school to pick up your kids, or going in the train or wherever. Hopefully you listen it all about. But this is going to be that place. It's going to be a place to get some tips, to laugh with other creators, to get a new perspective, or maybe even push you in a way, give you that incentive in a way to start your own project, or get the project that you already started and actually just push it to 11. All right, so I promised to myself like this is going to be my first one. It's going to be short and sweet, just letting you guys who I am and what's going on with this podcast. So thanks guys for tuning in. So if you are into tech, gaming, content creation, or just want to chat about chasing your passion, your dreams, just don't forget to follow this podcast and subscribe however you subscribe to all these type of podcasts in whatever platform you are listening to this thing. And if you want to know a little bit me personally, just don't forget to follow me at I am Checo Tech. You can find that everywhere, and hopefully I will be posting episodes every week or every 2 weeks. I will just keep you updated on that. But for now, I'm Sandro. Thanks for hanging in me today. Adios.